Okay, this is like the 5th time we've tried this dungeon without, trying to bug out and stuff like that. I'm hoping we don't actually crash this time. So we're playing Pack Leader Survival Hunter. Nothing's changed. This is my talent build that I'm using, but, there's no set ones. We're gonna put focus on this guy. This is Sentinel, not Sentinel. Pack Leader, and we didn't change anything from the last time we did. So, okay, so, I'm gonna just go ahead and warn you guys. Sometimes, since this is PTR, and very obviously so, Stampede half the time doesn't work. So what I mean is it'll show up, but half the time it either gets stuck on obstacles, or it just straight up just never even hits your target. So if you see the super spikes in this dungeon that tells you, hey, I'm doing like 50 million damage, or sometimes I'm doing like 4 million damage, you can easily tell that the Stampede is bugging out. And Stampede is the 4-set bonus. So on flatter surfaces like this area compared to the hilly ones, Stampede does work. However, it's so annoying, I guess, is what I want to say. It's extremely inconsistent. So, yeah, it's a huge mess right now. But when it hits very hard. Very, very hard. But yeah, you'll see what I mean. I mean, throughout this dungeon, you'll probably see a lot of mess. A huge mess. See, my Stampede's out right now. And if it hits, yeah, there it is. It actually hit. You can tell because my damage will just spike. And the reason it's spiking is because Stampede is overpowered. It's literally like 40% of your damage if it does hit. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I was not aware that the affix has changed. Interesting. Or somebody actually changed the affix. I'm not sure. But this wasn't the affix yesterday. It was orbs yesterday. Now it's kill that one guy. Okay, yeah, Stampede is actually hitting. It's supposed to hit harder than that, but I don't know. Was it just, get it together, Blizzard? I know it's PTR, but if you want us to test stuff, then this issue has been in the boar aspect of Pack Leader ever since the rework, and it's got the same problems as the boar. So if the board can hit, Stampede should hit. And yeah, sometimes right now it's like bugging out. I mean it's hitting. I mean the board is hitting like it should. So I'm not sure why Blizzard can't just copy and paste like that technicality that they have with the boar charge, and just use it on Stampede and just make it hit harder, because that's essentially what it is. It's just a boar charge, just really overpowered. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. See, Stampede is like insane. That's what it's supposed to look like. And if it misses, yeah, if it misses, it goes like right here, right below Fear of the Eagle. Alright, so hopefully we don't bug out. If this video in any way just crashes, then I'm just gonna put it on YouTube, because I've had like instances where just it's just I've just crashed so many times that I just can't. I'm just gonna upload it. All right, there we go. There's the Stampede. I'm hoping it hits. Okay, see? All right, there he goes. There he goes. The Stampede actually hit. There you go. You can tell how overpowered it is once it hits, and you can tell how underpowered I'm gonna be if it doesn't. Like I said, half the time it just doesn't. So, if my damage sucks for some reason, you know why. That's because it bugs out. And it's literally like 30% of the damage. It is nuts. But yeah, compared to Sentinel, Pack Leader is actually more overpowered than Sentinel is. But because of how buggy it is, Sentinel actually takes over. And yeah, Sentinel is still insanely overpowered. So, alright, so this is the Devourer. You gotta make sure all the mites are gone. And it's not a good idea to use your Tornado Assault here, because you will get devoured, you will die. So I probably should have used it before. But you can do this, however. You can like Tornado Assault one of the mites. And yeah, it's like insanely. Ooh, this thing hurts. We do have a holy paladin. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what the epic change is for. Should be more consistent with it. Okay. Nice. Shadow Priest looks pretty good. Is he running Archon? Oh, that's Void Weaver. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's actually... Entropic Rift never did that much damage. So yeah, Shadow Priest actually looks pretty neat. Well, the healer DC'd, so... Well, that's not good. Yes, PTR things. I don't think he realizes that the healer DC'd. Oh. Well, he's gonna find out pretty soon. No, everybody DC'd. Yeah, it's the stairs right there. There's the Stampede, alright. And it's not actually... Yeah, that's okay. It's actually doing what it's supposed to, but we gotta actually kill these things fast. Yeah, oh, yep, I did. The healer came back, but yeah. But if the video ends pretty abruptly because of the DCs, just yep, there we go. Okay, well, I DC like 3 times there. Yeah, never fight on the stairs because it will DC you. Even if you're not, like, if you're in combat and you hit the stairs, apparently it DCs you. So yeah, not a good idea to have somebody in your group actually fight while somebody's taking one of those stairs. And it's not a coincidence at this point, that's actually the issue. Alright, but you know, PTR's PTR, we just keep going. And it details erased all my stuff from the previous encounters, so I can't really show you guys what it was before. Yeah, everything after the trash and stuff like that. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, but like I said, PTR's PTR, we're gonna only work with what we got. Alright, we're gonna get this overseer over here and hopefully... Oh man, I didn't sync that up very good with my, yeah. At least Stampede is hitting stuff, so... Yep, there goes another Stampede, and it's actually doing its job. Look at that. Ooh. However, that is, yeah. These stupid rune walkers, they bug out. The rune walker, the things that teleport to you, yeah, they do bug out and instantly hit you before they even teleport. Well, sometimes they do. Other times they do what they're supposed to. Yeah, that warp thing. Sometimes they just instantly warp. They instantly teleport and then warp, like without the channeling, without the cast time. Other times they just do what they're supposed to. So yeah, a lot of things, a lot of issues with this dungeon, but yeah, Stampede.
They have brought so many. They seek the complete annihilation of this place.
Okay, here we go. There goes Stampede. If it hits. We're gonna hit an emissary. The damage is there. I mean, it's just, we do have the damage to just easily clear this place. It's just the DCs and stuff like that. A little annoying. Yep, there goes the boar. Honestly, I kind of lost attention to the boar. Like, I stopped paying attention to what the boar does. Because Wildfire Bomb is just, you know, you don't really pay attention to a lot of mongoose bites anymore because your force is gone. Alright, gotta be careful here. Alright, my coordinator assault's coming up. I'm gonna wait till my thing right there. Oh, well, never mind. I thought it was coming out. Oh, there it goes. Actually did damage. Oh, there goes another one. Alright, let's hope it hits. Looks like it did. Oh my gosh, these teleports. Unfortunately, the overall is going to be skewed because we actually DC'd so many times. So, unfortunately, I can't really show you the overall. It's only the overall after I came back from the DC. So, just keep that in mind. I can't show you everything, even though I want to. That's another Stampede. That's a lot of health. We have a monk. We can just... No, we don't. We don't have a monk. I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go. Was Stampede number 1? Yeah, it was. Actually did its job. Alright, good. Now, this is the boss that, if you're an Affliction Warlock or anybody with a dot class, you're gonna hate this boss because it just erases your dots once it splits. Oh, we have these guys. Okay. These are part of it? I don't know that. Okay. I'll put a thing down. Stampede. Here we go. Alright. Actually hit. Nice. Now you want to remember, since Wildfire Bomb is still your primary damage, it's still the hardest hitting ability outside of the overpowered Stampedes, make sure you tip your Wildfire Bombs no matter what. At least try to. That's still your most important spell. Your free procs of Explosive Shot and stuff like that, they don't really need to be tipped. But if you want to, you can. It's just make sure you put your tip of the spear stacks primarily on Wildfire Bomb. You always tip the Wildfire Bomb as much as you can. Oh gosh, this emissary guy. That's great. Let's kill this guy first. Gives us more time to have our cooldown spec. Alright, let's go. Alright, here goes my Stampede. There's another Stampede. I don't know what Warp Strike does if the boss is not in stasis. However, I don't know if it hits the boss or not. You just kind of, stand near the boss anyway. And I don't like how it does that. I don't like how it does that. It just removes everything you have on the boss. Okay, got 3 more. 2 more. That one missed. Alright, here we go. That can't possibly miss, right? Stampede can't possibly miss here. There we go. There's another one. Oh, come on. Alright, so Pack Leader still looks pretty good. Despite the bugs. Despite having a Sentinel exist. I mean, Sentinel is just completely broken. But Pack Leader is still looking really good. You know, if I feel like if Stampede actually works like it should and Blizzard does fix it, and I'm pretty sure they will, I mean, it's a big part of your damage, then yeah, I'm pretty sure that Pack Leader is going to be insanely powerful. Probably as close to Sentinel as you can get without actually, being overpowered. But yeah, I do like Pack Leader so far. Not having the 2-piece Undermine or the 4-piece Undermine set kind of makes it so you don't have to. You can just allocate your tip of the spear stacks onto just primarily Wildfire Bombs, which is still what you do anyway. Just Mongoose Bites are no longer really. They don't really matter too much anymore. So I'm guessing you could still probably use Raptor Strike. Then you can pick Raptor Strike up, but I don't know. Numbers. We got to make sure the numbers are finalized before we actually get to that point. We can reallocate some other point to some other place because we won't have to take Mongoose Bite. Oh no. I probably should pop cooldowns here. Well, whatever. I want to pop cooldowns when I get that Arcane Siphon buff. I can see how that's annoying. And yeah, I don't see us taking I don't see us taking Flanking Strike anymore. Maybe oh, let me comment. Oh. Did I hit something? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna take Flanking Strike anymore. Maybe we still do. I'm not sure. Depends on well, maybe we do actually. Butchery does put the bleed on to reduce your Wildfire Bomb cooldowns by a little bit because auto attacks still do it. So because of Bloodseeker change, I think you still do. Okay, this is where we got DC last time. I think this is still like, yeah, I think this is a big pull. So I'm hoping we don't get DC. Okay, that's insane. Yeah, I think Stampede is working here. Yeah, that's completely insane. Oh yeah, somebody got DC. Yeah, okay, yeah. This pull probably should not happen. Yeah, people are DCing. I might be next. I don't know. We did clean up a lot of it though, so hopefully we'll be fine. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just come back. Yep, the waypoint got switched over to the previous boss, so yeah, I don't think the tank knows that that's danger. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah, that's not good. Okay, there we go. We should be stabilized for the most part now, but yeah, that is a thing. This whole area right here will DC you. I've been DC here like twice. And I think it's because of this pack, and I think it's the ramp kind of thing. It looks like the stairs. It may be coded like stairs, and I think that's why. I could be wrong, but it would make sense because you're always DCing on stairs. At least we're all back. Okay, we probably won't time this, but that's really obvious because of the DCs. Everybody just lost a lot of time. But you do get to see Pack Leader in action, and Pack Leader does look good. There is another Stampede. Stampede is crazy. There you go. I should probably tell people this next time. Alright, there we go. Avoid the big ramps. Anything that looks like stairs is... Oh my gosh, yeah, this will probably DC some people. This is probably not good. Yep, there goes the healer. It's... Yeah, these things too, these creepers, they just have so much health for no reason. So, maybe... If there's a route you can take, probably try to just avoid these guys because they're just so tanky for just no reason. And they don't really get a lot of count either. I think they're like what, 2% or so. Yeah, it's really not worth it. We have to pop cooldowns just to get rid of those easy. So okay, so I mean, no matter what, we're gonna have to go up this area, but yeah. What we can do is kind of... Yeah, okay. At least we're not near the stairs in some way. Stampede. I'm gonna put on... I don't know if Binding Shot does stop the teleports, but it's better to just put it down just in case. In case it does. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, so here. Okay, kill that evoke spirit. There we go. There's another Stampede. Stampede, pretty good. This guy just hurts. The pack speakers. Get this haste buff over here. Yeah, that looks about right. Should it be right? I don't know, but it looks like what it should look. Did it just take us out of combat? Really? Oh, really? Come on. Just wasting my Stampede. Alright. Yeah, it took us out of combat. Well, that's annoying. Okay, I think that the count does look good though. I mean, 87% is actually a pretty good count. We just pulled that guy. Now, one thing I like about Stampede is it actually runs to where the mobs are instead of just staying put like Sentinel does. However, like I said, the bugging out of stuff is still annoying.
We did pay you, but destroying the dome will only hurt the rest.
Things are dying a little too quick too. Alright, this is the last boss, so once we... Okay, yeah, this route is actually not bad. It's just DCs. This way we can avoid all that stuff back here, and that's what we did for, you know, the last videos I did. They actually... We didn't have to count, so we had to kill these guys back here. This is the Stampede. Oh my gosh, okay. Yikes, that hurt. Gotta interrupt people. Oh, well. Okay, well, we're back. Oh my gosh, how many? I don't even know how many DCs that took. 5. But yeah, I found out what the issue is. If you die and you're in combat, or if your group is in combat and you run to something like a ramp or something big like this, like, you know, the big rampy things, you will get DC'd. And that's been proven. I've DC'd like 4 times doing that because my group was in combat. It doesn't even matter if you're in combat. If you see your group in combat and you're on a ramp or stairs, yeah, you'll get DC'd. I don't know why that's the case. That actually just... It wasn't the case when I played on when I played with Sentinel, and then when I played with my marksman. That never happened, so I don't know what the deal is. That could be a different build or something. I don't know. But either way, that's like I have to split this video in like 50 segments because of it. Crazy enough, we might still time this. That's actually insane. Oh, we really lost my focus target. All right. I'm not gonna use my cooldowns here because the boss is right there. I'm just gonna lust when I get to it. Yeah. I'm just hoping my Stampede will come back. Hopefully we don't DC before we hit the boss, because that's gonna suck. If we die and we have to hit a ramp, yeah, it's probably not good. Alright, here we go. Yeah, well, the overall damage is completely borked, so I can't even tell you what that is. Alright, here we go. Gonna pop everything. Get my damage up. That is... that's pretty ridiculous damage, alright. Well, the Evoker's catching up too. Alright. So for this boss, the lines and stuff is pretty misleading. You have a lot of time before you can grab your soul. So make sure you actually run to it as soon as you see it. It might be on the other side of the room, but run to it instantly. Like you see right here? That's misleading. You'll actually be able to grab it. So don't ever worry about if that thing will hit you. It likely won't. Yeah, like right here. That may be too late. There we go. But I wish this was more clear when it's actually gonna hit, because you see, there's no indication of when that wave is gonna actually, you know, explode or something like that. If you know what I mean. It just has the whole channel, so it's hard to tell. Okay. Just Stampede. Alright, that should be it. And we actually timed... I don't know how the heck we timed this. between the 8 or so DZs and like 50 deaths. That's insane. Alright, yeah, I don't know I have no clue what the overall is because it just went all over the place. So I wish I had a clear answer for you, but that's all I can tell you. I just know that it's really good. And I got shoulders. Great. Awesome. Nice group. GG. But from what I can tell you, from what I can see, boss damage overall pretty solid. Stampede is crazy if it hits. This one not so much. I don't think Stampede really did too much here. I think Frosty K's just pretty good on those kind of bosses. Not bad. Soul Scribe pretty much dominated it, and that was the last boss over here. But yeah, Stampede not bad. Stampede did pretty good, but again, I can't show you the overall, unfortunately, because of all the DCs. But I know I repeated myself 80 times this video, but that's just how it is. So hopefully, we're gonna try more specs. Probably I'm gonna try mages like Fire Range and Frost Mage. I want to see what the tier set's all about. So yeah, just stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.